Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another Disney Resort Hotel video. Today we are continuing with the Deluxe Resorts and sharing part 2. So we are going to finish up the Deluxe Resorts and then I'll be coming in the next few weeks with the villas, which will also be split into 2 parts just because there's so many. And I am going through all of the room options that are available and the food options. I'm not getting into all of like the lounges and the pool bars because that's just way too many, but I'll put a link to the coordinating blog post below, and then you can also check out Walt Disney World's website for more information. So all of the prices are as of August 10th, 2018, and without further ado, let's get started. If I'm looking down, I'm looking at my list because there's a lot of information. So first is Beach Club, which is in the Epcot Resort area. You can get around by boat or bus. So the boat goes between the like Crescent Lake area resorts to Epcot and to Hollywood Studios, but you can also walk through International Gateway to get to Epcot, and you can also walk to Hollywood Studios. On my last trip to Walt Disney World, we actually did Epcot in the morning, and then we went out International Gateway, had lunch at Beaches and Cream at Beach Club, and then walked to Hollywood Studios, and it actually worked really well, and it was really nice, and I would definitely recommend that. So the prices for Beach Club is starting at $401 per night. So there's a standard view that has 2 queen beds and 1 day bed, or 2 queen or 1 king and 1 day bed, or just 1 king. There's garden or woods view, which has 2 queens and 1 day bed, or 1 queen bed and 1 twin size sleeper chair, and 1 day bed, 2 queens or 1 king bed and 1 day bed, or just 1 king bed. So there's water view, which is either 2 queen and 1 day bed, or 1 queen and 1 twin sleeper chair, and 1 day bed, or so the sleeper chair and 1 day bed, or 2 queen or 1 king and 1 day bed, or 1 king bed. And then there's a deluxe room, which if you hear me mention deluxe room at all, it's larger than a standard room. So it would come with 2 queens and 1 queen sleeper sofa. Club level, I mentioned in the last video, club level is basically just a level of the resort that has its own check-in, concierge, and lounge area where there's breakfast, lunch, and dinner and snacks served, and it's included in your stay. It is much more expensive, but it sounds like it'd be pretty awesome, especially if you like to spend a lot of time at the resort. I personally don't. I like to be out at the parks, so I don't think it's something that I would necessarily do or pay for, just because I'm not at the resort a lot. So there's standard view, which is 2 queen beds and 1 day bed, or 2 queen or 1 king, or 1 queen and 1 queen sleeper sofa. Garden view, which is 2 queen beds, a deluxe room, which has 2 queens and 1 queen sofa. Water view, 2 queen and 1 day bed, or 1 queen bed and 1 twin chair sleeper sofa, and 1 day bed, or 2 queens and 1 king. There's a 1-bedroom suite, which is 1 king bed and 1 queen sleeper sofa. A 2-bedroom suite, which is 2 queen beds, 1 king bed, and 1 day bed. And those are all of the options. The food is Yachtman's Steakhouse, which is supposed to be really good. I'm a vegetarian, so I wouldn't go there, but you get to actually select the cut of meat, if that's your thing. Cape May Cafe is a character meal, and Beaches and Cream, which is a ice cream and soda shop. Go there. It's really, really good. And get the No Way Jose if you like peanut butter, because I wish I could go back just for that. So those are all the table service options, and then the market at Ale and Compass and Beach Club Marketplace are quick service. So I'm also going to mention Yacht Club, and they are attached, so they share food. Yachtsman's Steakhouse is technically at Yacht Club, but it's attached, so it's technically at Beach Club too. So next is the Contemporary Resort. It's in the Magic Kingdom Resort area. You can get around by boat, bus, and monorail, and rooms start at $410 a night. There are two different like wings. There's the A-frame building, which is probably what you know, and then there's also a wing off of that called the garden wing. So I'm going to read all the garden wing first, and then I'll go to like the A-frame main building structure. So there's standard view, which has 2 queen beds and 1 day bed, or 1 king and 1 day bed. Garden view, which is 2 queen and 1 day bed, or 1 king and 1 day bed. Deluxe room, 1 king and 1 queen sleeper sofa. 1 bedroom. Club level, which is just for the garden view, 1 king bed and 1 queen sleeper sofa and 1 twin sleeper chair. The hospitality suite, which is 1 king and 1 queen sofa and 1 day bed, or 2 queens and 1 queen sleeper sofa and 1 day bed. And then the main tower, there's Lakeview, queen bed, 2 queen beds and 1 day bed, or 1 king bed and 1 day bed. Or theme park view, which has the same combination. At club level, there's standard room or theme park view, 2 queen beds and 1 day bed, or 1 king and 1 day bed. Bay Lake view, 1 bedroom suite, which is 2 queen and 1 queen sofa. 2 bedroom suite, which is 4 queen beds and 1 queen sofa, or 2 queen and 1 king and 1 queen sofa. The 2 bedroom suites sleep up to 9 people. Food, there's California Grill, The Wave, Chef Mickey's, which is a character meal, and those are all the table service. And then there's Contempo Cafe, which is the quick service. I would love to stay at the Contemporary one day just to be able to walk to Magic Kingdom. If you have an extra like meal, I would suggest, even if you're at Magic Kingdom from the day, go and walk over to the Contemporary and have like dinner, drinks, like appetizers at California Grill. It's amazing. The view is amazing. And if you have a meal there, then you can go back for the fireworks. You just have to show them your receipt and they'll let you up there. I've been there 2 times, I think. And then they pipe in the music for the fireworks too, which is pretty amazing. But I would definitely recommend it. California Grill is kind of one restaurant that if somebody who's never been to Walt Disney World asks me like where to go, I suggest that. Even if it's like the first night of your trip, again, even if you're not eating a full meal there, it's amazing. Okay, next is Yacht Club. So it's right beside Beach Club, also in Epcot area, and you can get around by bus and boat and then walking to Epcot Hollywood Studios, starting at $401 per night. Standard view, there's 2 queen and 1 day bed, or 1 queen and 1 twin size sleeper and 1 day bed, or 1 king and 1 day bed. Garden or woods view, 2 queen and 1 day bed, or 1 queen bed and 1 twin chair sleeper sofa and 1 day bed, or 1 king. Water view is 2 queen or 2 queen and 1 day bed, or 1 queen and 1 twin sleeper chair and 1 day bed, or 1 king and 1 day bed. Club level, there's standard view, which is 2 queens and 1 day bed, or 2 queens, or 1 queen and 1 twin sleeper chair and 1 day bed, or 1 king bed. These are, you can probably get that it's pretty much the same. Garden view, there's 1 king or 2 queen, or 2 queen and 1 day bed. Water view, there's 1 king or 2 queen and 1 day bed, or 2 queen or 1 king and 1 day bed. A deluxe room has 2 queen beds. The 2 bedroom suite has 2 king beds and 1 queen sofa. Food shared with Beach Club, like I already mentioned. And last but not least, we have Boardwalk. So when we walked from Epcot to Hollywood Studios, we stopped along the boardwalk and kind of just like sat. I think some people got like a margarita from the stand, and we just, because we had time for our reservation, but it was a Friday and Food and Wine was happening, so it was getting busy at Epcot, so it was kind of nice to just take our time to walk over to Beach Club. Funny story, Ethan had to use the washroom, and he went like when we were still at Boardwalk, and like we're Canadian, so we didn't have data turned on, so it was just Wi-Fi, and he ended up walking all the way to Yacht Club to find a washroom. And then like we were in like park clothes, and he walked into Yacht Club and like into the bathroom and was like, I don't fit in here. And then we found him eventually, but I had no idea where he went, and he walked it very far away to find a washroom. Sure, there was another one closer, but he ended up at Yacht Club. So Boardwalk Again, it's across from Beach Club and Yacht Club, so it's in the Epcot Resort area. Bus and boat transportation starting at $439 per night. Standard view, there's 2 queen beds and 1 day bed, or 1 king, or 2 queen, or 1 king, 1 day bed. Garden view is 1 day bed and 2 queen beds, or 1 king, or 2 queen beds, or 1 king and 1 day bed. Water view is 2 queen and 1 day bed, or 2 queen, or 1 king. Club level, there's standard room, which is 2 queen and 1 day bed, or 1 king, or 2 queen. Deluxe room is 2 queen and 1 queen sofa. And then there's an outer building garden room, which is 1 king bed. For food, there's Flying Fish, Big River Grill and Brewing Works, Trattoria El Forno, which is a character breakfast, which I really want to do. It's like Prince Eric and Ariel, and Rapunzel and Flynn Rider, who are also like some of my favorites. So those are all the table service, and then there's Boardwalk Bakery, which is quick service. One thing about Boardwalk is the quick service is actually like it's on the boardwalk, so you actually have to like go out of your building to get there. It's not connected, like it's not in the lobby or anything like that, like other resorts are, which I've heard can be annoying. But that's it. I hope I didn't go too quickly. Everything will be listed in the coordinating blog post, which I will link below. Like I've said before, like I'd love to stay at every resort on Disney property. Like I think that would be a big goal, but something I'd like to do. I actually did a blog post about like my Disney bucket list, so I'll put a link to that below. But like let me know what is your like dream resort. What's the one that you really want to stay at someday? Because I'd like to stay at all of these. So like I mentioned at the beginning, I will be coming at you in the next few weeks with the villas, which are, again, most of these resorts. It's just different room configurations. But until then, I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks again for watching. Bye.